What question were we on?
We were on the how do you help your students on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I lecture, and then I'm lecturing from what the kids were supposed to have read, or the students were supposed to have read, and then I throw in life stuff that I've actually dealt with. But then on the projects, I'm very hands-on. I'm walking around doing the projects with the kids. So I can stop somebody and help them before it gets too far down the road. Or I really like learning things from them. I'll see things, there were things that you did that I really enjoyed, and then I can apply them to my own work. But I'm pretty hands-on.
What do you enjoy most about teaching?
Seeing the light bulb come on for students. That's pretty much it. 'Cause like I said, I wasn't really trained as a teacher.
Yeah.
And I like to see somebody get really, because I get excited about these dumb little beginning assignments, because I'm doing them with the students, so, I get excited about it. I think that's just the creativity side of it. You don't ever run out of ideas.
How do you motivate your students?
I don't know. I try to not be so... I know when I speak, I know this from listening to myself, that I'm very monotone. But, I try and show excitement. I think maybe because they see me working, they're working. If they really care about, learning. And I really love to see, my favorite thing is to see somebody take the assignment and go way beyond what I asked for.
Oh, what classes do you teach?
I teach 2D design, which is your beginning class for your graphic design, and then I teach it was drawing 1. What the heck is it now? Introduction to drawing. And then next semester I will do the 2D design again and figure drawing.
Was that always offered, figure drawing?
Yeah, see, they've renamed everything.
Oh.
So it may be intermediate. It's intermediate drawing now. I'm sorry, it's not figure drawing. It was, but they've renamed it intermediate, I think.
You kind of already answered that. Do you have real life experience in your field?
Yeah. Lots.
Yeah. What made you want to become a teacher?
I didn't really. Steve Smith came to me and asked if I would be interested in taking these beginning, it used to be called color theory, or art fundamentals. It was about color theory and design. Because of the experience, because you can learn it on the computer and you can read about it, but I had done it, I guess. I was the old school done it. So I'm a big believer in you have to know how to do it the old original way, and then you can use all the newfangled gizmos and do anything. It just only helps with your design to understand why you did it versus just pressing a button.
Yeah. Do you think you are born with art skills, or do you think they can be taught?
I believe they can be taught. Now, I think you have to have a little bit of that blood in you to drive you. But I think you can be taught the basics. Now, whether you can be, that's a hard one, because creativity feeds itself. So there has to be some kind of a spark to get you going, and then you have to keep that spark lit.
What inspires you artistically, and how do you use those inspirations to help your students?
I'm excited about it. If I go to I do art fairs in the summer and I'm in galleries, so I'm invited to openings, or I know about openings that maybe friends are having, Doug, Steve, whoever. And I go to those and you see just such different art. It's just constantly feeding yourself. Reading about art, watching art movies. You know, the stuff on the internet's really, there's a lot of stuff there that I'm learning and I never learned before. So again, it's constantly drawing, constantly looking at bad design, which I think the majority of it nowadays is. Yeah, there are places filled with creativity.